been like,
you live.
Hey, I'm
Usually setting it up. I've learned. We on to your game.
He be like, gotcha, motherfucker.
Yo, what?
We finna go up over here every day.
I'm familiar with your game.
what I was saying is I've just had a sore throat for like the last week, so I got to like a few times in the background. I'm just clearing my throat, y'all.
Let me clear my throat.
That's gonna be me. But welcome, y'all, to another week of Tech File. Y'all already heard us cutting up a little bit here, so let's hit that theme music and get into it. Welcome to episode 353 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ask Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me.
Hey,
What up, though? I missed y'all and shit.
Out here with the energy.
He just said, I'm not going to cuss.
Let's go.
First sentence.
Hey, I didn't make that pledge.
Oh, yeah, that was me. That's what I thought I just cussed. Like, damn, I'm cussing.
You just don't know.
I am the Eric J.
Only known as
The Eric J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door. You know, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy, K. Harris, the gentleman.
The gentleman.
The everyday gentleman.
24/7.
Better known as me, nigga.
It's just me, Oos.
Day one, it's just me, Oos. All right, y'all, some housekeeping before we get into the show and the swing of things.
Mm-hmm.
As a reminder, if you listen on Apple Podcast or Spotify, please leave us a 5-star review.
Please.
It comes in handy, a little review, how much you enjoy the show, so on and so forth. It helps other people find our show. In addition to that, please subscribe on our socials at Technical File on Instagram, on the Twitter, and on the TikTok. Technical File Podcast on YouTube and on Facebook, and on YouTube in particular. Listen, y'all, we on our march to 500 subscribers.
Well, y'all been wilding.
We are on our march. We need y'all to keep this energy up. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I said we're almost at 300, y'all, and we are at 420.
Let's go
Today.
Hey.
Y'all been wilding, bro.
We appreciate y'all, man.
For sure.
Showing up, showing out.
Definitely appreciate it. We need that energy to continue. So keep telling your friends about us. Keep sharing the show. Keep commenting. And if on the YouTube, if you have not already subscribed, do that. Hit the notification bell so you get notified when we go live, because we record this show every Tuesday night around 7 p.m. Central Time. And we would love for y'all to be part of the show as well. So make sure you subscribe on the YouTube. Come join us. So on and so forth. Game that needs a name.
Before we get into that, we are at 365 videos. So like we officially have enough videos to watch one per day for a year.
Ah,
that's a milestone. I just wanted to
putting that content out. Yeah. Acknowledge me.
And think about how we got some that are like in a vault somewhere. So we've actually done even more than that. But
yeah,
365 that are recognized on the YouTube.
I was scrolling back through our Instagram, just kind of looking through the old reels that we had. First of all, we've come a long way in quality all around, but also it was a clip with it was like a Jeezy's head. It said like his head like a knee.
Oh yeah, that I did.
And it was just a little short of that meme, and then Ken in the background laughing. And it was so. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to bring this back and redo this one, because this is buried in the archives.
That was hilarious.
Like, you were cracking up
because his head really like a knee. They had somebody knee, fam, in his head. I was like, knee head ass.
That's the whole clip right there. That's the clip. That's the clip. So we appreciate y'all for rocking with us all this time, and we're gonna keep getting better over time.
Absolutely.
And now it is time for the game that needs a name. If you're unfamiliar with the game that needs a name, it is a rapid fire memory based game where we choose a topic This week it is people who have played for the USA Olympic basketball team, men and women.
Okay.
All time.
All time.
Bet.
And you can't not repeat a name. You have about 5 seconds to answer, and the last person remaining wins.
Okay.
So let's go in tech order. Tim, Eric, myself, Camille, and then Ken.
Yes, sir.
Tim, kick us off.
LeBron James,
Angel Wilson.
Kevin Durant.
Kobe.
Dwayne Wade,
Carmelo Anthony.
Damn it. That was
Bam Adebayo.
mine. Jason Kidd.
Charles Barkley,
Don Staley.
Chris Middleton.
Christian Leitner.
Chris Paul,
Cheryl Swoops.
Kelsey Plum.
John Stockton.
Lisa Leslie.
I think someone's out though.
Diana.
Oh, we got a new champ this week.
Diana Taurasi.
About damn time.
Larry Bird.
Michael Jordan.
Karl Malone. Someone else is out.
J.J. Fuck. Y'all said J.J. Redick.
It would have been out anyway.
Exactly.
Is it Michael?
Yeah.
Christian Leitner.
That's already been said.
And new champion.
Hey, listen.
The new champ.
See, I was doing too much already. I just told y'all my throat sore. Y'all got me out here screaming. It's nice to be the champ here.
You got to do your championship pose. What you got?
I ain't got enough room to do my championship pose.
We got room right there in front. What you got? You got to get a championship pose. Oh, big belt energy.
Big belt energy.
Got big strap energy.
Big belt.
Whoa.
Lord Jesus.
Not in my household.
Whoa. I don't remember if I said this on or off air, but there's a line. And like these two be playing jump rope with it.
Who is you two?
Baca twins.
I don't.
Every time Ken somehow winds up on the right side of
See,
it.
exactly. I know where how to
He be
go.
teetering. But he lines up on the right. He always just blow right past it.
I know how far to go. Shout out to my man Tim, man. Shout out.
That's
Enjoy
wild.
yourself.
Tim be looking behind him at the line.
Enjoy yourself.
Am I
Shout
okay,
out,
Steve?
man.
Am I okay? But no, that was fun. All right. NBA.
It's always fun when you're winning.
It's where I lost sound. Oh, there you go. But yeah, that's it is always fun when you're winning. So let's go ahead.
I mean, it's been fun for months over here.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna enjoy this moment. I tell you, like, big champ. So this week, y'all, we got, of course, some basketball to talk about. We're gonna preview SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
We got some NFL news to bring to y'all and some quick hits, and then we're gonna be out the door. So
I'm gone.
let's get it started. No black eyed peas.
Well, it took me a minute.
I did see.
I get it. I was like, what? Hey, you think about black eyed peas for real? Where the cornbread?
I did see the clip of Will I Am telling the Michael Jackson and Prince story.
He's a meanie.
Also, Will I Am terrible storyteller.
Yeah, it took a while to get there. Yeah. All right. So, Tim, why don't you kick us off since it's the Olympic season?
Okay, so my basketball topic is about Team USA basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Both teams, men and women, played their games this past weekend. Both of them won by 26. The men kind of got off to a little bit of a slower start, but they made their way, and the women just kind of, once they put their foot on their neck, it didn't really take too much long. It didn't take too long, but I just wanted to know how y'all felt about the games, watching them, exactly how everything went. To kind of start it off, I enjoyed the game. The men's game I watched in its entirety. The women's game was on while I was at work, so yeah. I was kind of like in and out of the game. But it was it's one of those where you play lax, you get waxed.
Ooh,
that's
a
bar.
I like that.
So
hey, write that one down.
Right.
I like that. Put that on the
Coach
shirt.
Kenzie.
They started off like, okay, we'll figure something out. We'll kind of get a feel for them. We fill them out. Next thing you know, they down 10-0.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, Serbia came to play, and they kind of had to pick it up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of laughing as we were watching. We was texting in the group, and when KD came in, I kid you not, I was like, okay, there we go. Now we got a sub. We got somebody on the court now. I'm like, damn, I'm saying that with KD coming off the bench, like he's subbing for a scrub or something. But it was crazy, and my man's went crazy. Like that was an unreal. That was a 2K like performance.
8 for 8 in the first half. And the last shot he had where it was off the pin down, and he came off and hit the midi and fell, and I was like,
he kind of felt he wanted it, but at the same time, it seemed like he didn't want to take it. Like he wanted to, but it's like I'm gonna just shoot it. I was like,
he's an effortless scorer, fam.
Dude, because he's taller than every fucking body.
He just makes it look so good. He makes it look pretty. Like he makes hooping look pretty.
That's a fact. He was on Twitter talking about that, saying like you got to play random basketball, and I saw Bucks fans being like, Bud has already gotten to this man. If you know anything about Mike Budenholzer, he is a proponent of random basketball. So KD should be super happy come the regular season. But no, Team USA, yeah, KD was amazing. My big takeaway, one, I thought it was interesting that both the men and the women won their first game by 26 points each. They both, and it looked different because for the men's, they got off to a slow start. Next thing you knew, they took off in the second half.
Yeah.
For the women, Japan hung around like the first quarter. And then after that, it was done. And shout out to Japan women's basketball team real quick.
They was trying hard.
They had a big size disadvantage, but the way they play, I was just like, this makes a lot of sense because they were out there hustling. They were playing like the Pacers on offense. Like the moment that ball was in their hands, they pushing it up the court. They were not wasting no time. But I feel really good about both USA teams, the women's even more so than the men's. The women with that win on Sunday, I think it wasn't Sunday because you was at work. Monday, they have won 56 consecutive Olympic games. Consecutive Olympic games. The women's team is dominant. And the men's team is fun to watch because I was texting y'all about it, but like what LeBron is doing, what KD is doing, what Steph is doing at their age, man. Like it's unbelievable.
Yeah. LeBron, first of all, LeBron, chill out.
You got a whole season to play.
It's too many people on this team, my nigga, for you to feel like you got to take over. Just relax.
I mean,
but he's kind of had to.
Relax, man. He had to, but relax.
Which is wild with the stars around him. Like, he still had to take over.
Hey, man, I need them knees for the season. Fam.
That's how they got to find someone to run the team through, and they decided LeBron and KD.
Great options.
I mean, I'm telling you. And shout out to Devin Booker, too.
Yeah.
Because when he caught the ball, he knew his job.
Oh, yeah, I'm shooting that thing. I'm shooting this.
And he was knocking it down. They needed that.
Yeah, I mentioned in our group chat, but like LeBron, KD, and Steph are single-handedly like ruining the curve or like the established aging curve for NBA superstars because what they're doing in their mid to late 30s is not normal. You know what I mean? Like it's unprecedented, really, especially in LeBron's case where like they're not supposed to be doing these things at this advanced age. No. KD with an Achilles, repair. Yeah. LeBron just being 40. Like it's real ridiculous what they're doing. So please don't take, to borrow a phrase from Camille, like don't take this for granted.
Not at all.
Appreciate what you're seeing.
You got to. It's greatness.
Appreciate it, which is exactly why, like I was saying before, like, and I was saying it on Twitter too, like the Olympics is the only time I feel really patriotic. Once the Olympics end, is back to the status quo. But like, I was watching Simone Biles and the gymnastics team earlier, and I was chanting on USA. I'm watching the swim meets, and I'm cheering them on.
Swimming, they be going crazy,
bro.
Yeah, they do that.
Katie Ledecky might be the most dominant athlete I've ever seen. And that's saying something because Simone Biles might be like, like top 3 most dominant athletes I've ever seen. Like just Katie Ledecky.
The mayor in the comments. USA.
The mayor.
I think I saw Katie Ledecky won her heat by 17 seconds.
Yeah, she was the only one on the screen when I think that was for like the 12 or the 1500.
I think.
Which also, can you imagine swimming 1,500 meters?
Man, hell no.
Regularly. Like,
no,
like
fish
in Olympic-sized pools.
Only fish. You're supposed to be swimming like that, fam.
No. When we were on vacation, I got into a pool for like the first time in years. And when I was like, my body felt light. Like I forgot it's like resistance.
The pool never felt so sweet.
And the water was like, welcome back.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Up for America. Absolutely. But are everybody feeling good about Team USA?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's fun to watch, man. USA.
I feel like the men's games are going to be closer than because like with the women's games. I feel like things changed for the women's game once BG came in. Like a lot of Camille kind of said it when we was talking about it, but it was like she just needs to be here. I was like, BG should kill internationally. She said she just needs to get the putbacks
and the rebounds.
Being
and when she came in, it was the putbacks and the rebounds. That's and then on the break, Asia was gone. I was like, that woman was up the court, lickety split, bro. wasn't nobody stopping her.
Look at this.
Like it was, and even the guards were bigger than Japan. Like
Yeah, the whole team.
like the Americans have size across the board on both teams. So it's like it should be. Like I said, the men's game's probably gonna be a little bit closer. But if we did that to Serbia, I feel like. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like Serbia has the problem that most of them have, where it's like, yes, the talent in the world has kind of caught up in that, like the top end talent, like you have, Giannis from Greece, you have Jokic from Serbia, you have Doncic from Slovenia. I mean, even Embiid, even though he's on Team USA, like he's from Cameroon.
Hey, France was booing the crap out of Embiid.
I mean,
he almost got us on board.
The USA was kind of booing that man too. But like it's like the difference in depth is stark. Like that's why they can afford to go down 10-2 in the first couple of minutes, because it's like you're bringing KD and Anthony Edwards off the bench. Jason Tatum and Tyrese Halliburton are all NBA players, and they got DNPs. Like that tells you like how deep the team is. Also, like the guard play hasn't really caught up. Like all those names that I mentioned, save for Luka, are big men. Like the guard play around the world hasn't really caught up to the U.S., so that's where they also have an advantage.
Yeah.
I think that the women's team is going to be what people I think expect the men's team to be, which is that they just blow everybody out.
Yeah.
Like if the women's team wins by less than 10, I consider that a loss. Like that's the level of dominance that the women's team has versus the rest of the world for the most part. Whereas like there's competition. Like France has a team full of NBA players.
And France been looking.
They have, which Shaq is still talking shit about Rudy Gobert, but whatever. But like Canada has a team full of NBA players. You have Spain, who hasn't looked that great so far, but like they have a lot of guys that have at least played in the NBA. Like there's a lot of competition there. Whereas like the
it's not the same.
It's not the same.
The men's game has grown faster than the women's game.
Yeah.
So I that's exactly what I'm like. I expect the USA women's team to still be utterly dominant throughout the Olympics. But man, it's fun. I've been just enjoying the Olympics. And before we move off the Olympics, this has nothing to do with basketball, but it needs to be said. Shout out to Flavor Flav.
Water polo, bro.
The water polo team. He saw a post that just was them talking about how they have to work 2 and 3 jobs. They've won multiple goals, and they're like, we just need some funding. And he's like, that's not right. Like y'all shouldn't have to be like. Y'all are already like y'all defending the goal at this point. Let me support y'all.
They've won 2 in a row already.
I think it was 2 or 3 where he was like, that deserves support. Yeah. So and like shout out to him.
I also saw Shannon Sharp and what's his name? Chad Johnson were saying that they're offering extra money to gold medal winners because they found out gold medalists only get I think $37,000. So shout out to them. Like yes, like you hope that more funding goes into these Olympic teams, given how much money comes in from the Olympics in general, especially Team USA. So, yeah, I mean, like it's good that they're kind of shining the light on those issues.
And Flavor Flav saved Red Lobster. So,
did y'all see Snoop commentating on the badminton game?
I did. And I see Shells in the comments said Flavor Flav and Snoop Dogg. Yeah. Shout out to Snoop.
No, he literally can do anything.
Anything.
He's the side mission
he
pro,
literally
bro.
Does anything, dog.
He's the Reading Rainbow theme song come to life. Like,
and I love it, fam. Shout out Snoop, man.
His Olympic pen. Did you see it?
It's
him with like his little tracksuit he be wearing, but he's blowing out smoke. But it's the Olympic ring.
Oh, what? That shit dope as shit.
Cold as a mug. I said,
dope.
"Ooh, how do I get? Oh, I got to be an Olympian to trade the pen. I ain't gonna get one."
Shout out to Ralph Lauren too. Always drippy.
Man,
hey, that shit was this year. I like that shit. Y'all ain't like this shit this year?
Not with the jeans.
It looked like when we was in college.
Well, I ain't gonna say with the jeans, but that shit.
They're getting ready to go to Note.
That's like half the day.
Go to Note.
They're getting ready to go to 618, man. Like this.
I forgot what country it was in Africa.
South Sudan.
Yes, they
was dripping.
Their shit was fire.
That was the most drippy.
Yeah, that shit was fire
in the entire Olympics.
Yeah. I forgot what country it was, but Telfar also like designed somebody's gear for that too. And I think the neckline was like kind of in the abstract African continent outline. So it was cool. I'll find it and post it.
Yeah.
But, I love seeing like the different representations of these countries where like they all get like kind of like a flavor. So like whereas I don't necessarily like it, like I get it. Like Ralph Lauren is like the quintessential American, U.S. brand, and like the jeans are.
I just couldn't believe how much they look like clubbing in the late 2000s. Like
Maybe that's why I liked it. Dude.
Shoot,
His familiarity.
That was my fit back in the day. I was like, I
you
was
pull
busting
any of our
shit.
pictures from 2008.
I definitely was busting a yeah.
It's
I definitely
gonna
was
be-
busting the Olympic fit.
Tim gonna have a vest.
Or a cardigan.
Niggas used to have vests
Shoot,
on.
I got pictures with vest on myself
Sweaters.
and tie.
Niggas stay with sweaters and sweater vests on.
The
fam.
cardigan game was crazy then.
I'm telling you.
Bro, I was so filthy, dog. I was the double collar nigga, fam.
I mean, that
The
was
double
in.
polo, dog.
It was in at
Filthy.
the time.
It wasn't in me.
Filthy, fam.
I couldn't
That
do
was
it.
your C's.
And I was a backpack nigga, so I had a Gucci backpack. That's when the backpacks was
Okay.
out.
I'm just imagining.
I was filthy.
Ken with a little backpack on.
I was filthy, fam.
I'm just imagining Kanye West circa 2006.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was me all day.
And
Filthy.
then Ken used to dance. He was doing a crank that was
Dancing
a
like
bag
a
and shit.
motherfucker, dog. Walking it out like a motherfucker, dog.
We used to be in the, that's why our knees bad now.
I'm telling you,
We was in
dog.
the clubs dancing. I
Real
couldn't even
dancing.
dance good.
We was
I
in there
still
battling
dancing.
each other, fam.
Tim was the battler. I was in there hyping him up.
With the Rockports, yes. Sure.
Oh, Shelton with the
Exactly, fam.
I never had no, but I wanted a pair of rock.
Bro, niggas used to crump, bro, in the club. Just see you walk in the club, just see your niggas doing all this shit.
With the
and work,
polos.
and work clothes.
And work clothes from
The button up.
business casual that bitch.
So unbuttoning this shit.
It's like, oh, you want some of this nigga? Crumping on your ass.
Yeah. Going crazy, dog.
With that same fit to an interview next week.
Next
Get a-
morning. What you mean?
He didn't get the job, nigga.
I gotta go to work in 2 hours.
I'm out here. I'm fresh from crumping. What you want?
Not fresh from club. Go to work. Musty as a mud.
Take a little bird bath. They out there.
No. Wild times, man.
Filthy time.
Wild times. I'm glad we went out when we went out though, because it wasn't
Yeah,
that
it was
many
fun.
cameras yet.
Nah.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was digital camera. You
Like,
only get
we was growing with the cameras.
you only get a still image. You wouldn't get in videos too often.
Niggas had flip flops.
Mhm.
Man. All right. I have another kind of Olympic adjacent question
Is it
Mhm.
for
about the
y'all.
opening ceremony?
No, that people were saying was demonic because
Yeah.
they didn't understand.
Everybody was saying that.
First of all, when they went from the classical music to the heavy metal, I was
Bro.
like, "Oh, this cold."
Yeah, they turned.
Sam texted me. She was like, "What is going on here?" Because I was at work on Saturday. When was it Friday? No, Friday. And I was at work, and she just sent me a snippet of the video. She was like, "They went up."
Yeah, they did.
So I blinked for a second. I turned around, and I don't know what's going on here.
Man, when that fire came and I heard the heavy metal, I was like, "Oh, that double drum was doubling." I said, "Okay, I'm here for it." But no, my question was because the Olympic with basketball, right? It tends to bring out some really obscure NBA jerseys because it's people from all over the world going to a basketball game, so they wear the basketball jersey that they have. And more times than not, it's random or a superstar. It's like there's no in between. Doesn't feel like it's a superstar or it's random. So I was curious if y'all had to wear any NBA jersey from an obscure player, whose jersey would you rock? So clearly, like no all stars, no really good players. This is like a shout out to the role players and those draftees that didn't pan out that you were high on. So like, what's the obscure jersey that you would
Oh,
rock?
no, man.
Y'all should know mine.
Oh, BJ.
There you go. I mean, technically he was a one-time All-Star, but yes, BJ Armstrong, Bulls number 10.
Josh Smith. But I don't know. Does he really count?
Josh Smith.
Yeah. In this scenario.
That's kind of
I don't see
random.
why
At
he
this
wouldn't.
point, like I think Josh Smith falls into the lexicon of
Josh Smith was probably worse NBA player than BJ.
you gonna wear his Hawks jersey or like his Pistons jersey?
The
'Cause,
Hawks jersey.
Oh, I'm.
She was like, how deep of a cut are we
That's what I'm saying. I
taking?
No, Josh. I used to be a fan of Josh Smith when he was playing. Like big fan. I feel like
What's his name? Jeff Teague was just talking about Josh Smith.
was he?
Yeah, he said.
I feel like he was ahead of his time.
He said Josh Smith
That's what
was
he
the
said.
worst warm up player he ever saw. He said he would go out there and shoot one shot and be like, "All right."
But like his athleticism and the way
That's
he
why.
like attacked and shit like that, like he will fit in now.
Mhm.
Is
Except he can't shoot.
Right. That was,
Yeah,
be a
And that was
big
also what he
detriment.
said. He was like, he knew he had to shoot because like nobody on Atlanta wanted Josh Smith to shoot threes ever. It was always like, no.
They hit
And
that
then he would
motherfucker.
hit it, and then he would like stare down the bench.
No, that's the one you be like, damn, now he got count. He gonna shoot that bitch again.
But he was saying like where the game is going, like you have to shoot threes.
Yeah.
Which again was prescient at that point.
Ken, you said you knew what yours would be. What is that?
Two people, either Lamar Odom.
That's not random. No, Lamar Order ain't random. Like,
Oh, Rick Fox. That's my other one.
Rick
Wasn't Rick All-Star too?
No,
No, he wasn't no all-star. He was a
a
superb role player.
I was just going to say, like, he played his role
He was
to
Rick
perfection.
Fox.
Man, I could some but I'm surprised. Tim, did you say yours? Is it Earl Boykins?
he said Josh.
Oh
Smith.
yeah. I know you was a big Earl Boykins
I was.
fan.
Denver and
Milwaukee.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I got some Milwaukee.
Before you do, Shell's. Well, that kind of fits. Shell said Sean Respert, so I'm assuming that's a Bucks jersey.
Another one would probably be Muggsy Bogues. I was a big fan of Muggsy Bogues.
I feel like Muggsy was big popular though.
Yeah,
Was he?
he won the
Yeah.
All-Star, but he was big popular.
Like I was, I
Big
don't think
popular.
he was All-Star.
But
I
he
mean,
was-
like everybody had some Charlotte Hornets gear in the early 90s.
That's
like,
a fact.
Whether it was a jersey or like the starter pull-up.
That starter pull-up was fire.
That's what the best one. The Hornets was the
Wow.
best one.
We used to call them the swish.
Swishy swish,
You can't run
jumpsuit.
up on nobody.
No.
No, hell no, not quietly. You had to hold everything together.
Nah, give me like a Carlos Delfino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Carlos
see that.
Delfino.
Let
That
me,
was her original Chris Middleton.
What
by the
about
way.
yes,
that?
it was. Give me Nate Walters.
What about Dan Gazarich?
No.
No, but he looked like
Damn.
my stepdad's side of the family. He looked like they could be related over there.
Oh.
I'd even
Yeah,
wear.
'cause we
I'd
know what
even
your
wear.
stepdad family looks like.
Exactly.
I do. I'd even wear a Ersan Ilyasova jersey.
77
Yeah,
or
it was-
23? 7, 77 or 23?
The 7.
Mark Matson. That'd be another one.
Oh, really?
That'd be another one.
With this whack ass Cabbage Patch.
Luke Walton would be another one too.
So you
That's
just like
a-
white Lakers.
Basically, they got a white one.
You're gonna have Mike Penberthy.
I would wear
Shoot.
Kyle Korver. Speaking of white players,
I'd wear a Mike Dunleavy Bucks jersey, but
Fuck
that's
Mike
probably
Dunleavy. Damn.
sacrilegious at this point in the city, given what Giannis did to him in that Bulls game.
That's like a meme on Bucks Reddit. Fuck Mike, you don't.
Yeah, but I loved Mike when he was playing for us. But yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. Just shout out to some random NBA players. Let us know who y'all would rock, like what random
Actually,
NBA
like-
player jerseys.
Unironically, like the jersey I most want is a Bucks tie day jersey.
Todd Day.
That's like my
Trying to think if I remember it well.
like the first Bucks player I remember.
I remember the name, but I can't remember. I don't remember the game.
He was like a wing. He was a bust. Like he was like a top 10 pick, but he was terrible.
now that you mentioned another Bucks player, Ramon Sessions would be another one that I would wear.
I feel I like
I
that one.
loved him on the Bucks.
I like that one. Weren't you a big who was it? It was during that time at like the Michael Redd area. It was somebody on the team and used to be a big fan.
Not Ray for Austin.
Nah. But Ray for Austin gonna be at the Black Arts Fest on Saturday.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
what?
Yeah, he's hosting like the basketball area. And then he's gonna have like an after party.
That's a random. I saw KG is bringing
yeah.
God damn.
KG is bringing Hoop It Up to Fiserv Forum.
He sure
Fiserv
is.
Forum.
Fiserv.
Did y'all
Oh, they
go
bring
to-
a Hoop It Up
Did
back?
y'all go to Hoop It Up when y'all was younger?
Yeah, hell
Yes.
yeah. We Hoop It Up used to be cracking.
I
only
could never
participated
go.
once.
What, you participated in it?
once?
Wait, you participated too?
Uh-huh.
How far
Because
did y'all get?
like earlier, it was
Shit,
it
we
wasn't that hard to kind of get. That's when New Balance was brand spanking new and
Hell
everything
yeah.
like that. So they used to have them there. We were like, what the fuck is this random ass shoe here? Now, of course, they're huge and shit. But first round, no, we ain't making that.
Yeah, definitely got put out. Definitely got put out first round.
put
Not
out.
even gonna lie to you.
No, I always wanted to go when I was a kid, and when I saw I was coming back, I was like, "Ooh, yes!" But it's like during the most busy weekend of the summer for me,
Mm.
because we got a homie getting married on the 16th, and then my cousin celebrating her birthday on the 17th, and then I was like, maybe I can slide through on the 18th.
My birthday on the 20th.
When is it? August?
It's August 16th, 17th, and 18th,
Oh, okay. Hoop It Up.
because Kevin Garnett owns it now. So
I gotta
we
put my
bringing it
PTO in for the 16th. Oh, God damn.
See
you
you
just reminded
back.
me.
See you at the wedding. Ken, why don't we have your NBA thing?
Yeah, so the Lakers offseason has been pretty quiet thus far. Only a few, additions, the rookies, Bronny and Dalton, basically. But
Connect vote.
I like that. But since we haven't done much, but with what we have done, with upgrading I didn't mean to say upgrading. But adding JJ Redick as a head coach, is that enough? Do you think that's enough for my Lakers?
As of now, no, because they weren't good last year, and I think that Darvingham was a scapegoat. So I
I
don't
agree.
know how much of a boost you're going to get with another first-time head coach
Okay.
coming in right off the bat. LeBron's going to be a year older. AD was healthy last year, so you can't even bank on at least if we get 75 games out of AD, it's like you did, and you still were AC. 7th seed, whatever it was.
I mean, but in that series against the Nuggets, they were winning like 70% of the series. It's just that they weren't winning at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Also, like
They had
also
no
from what we
gas.
saw, like Denver wasn't the Denver that we thought they were.
Yeah, that's true too.
Like
That
the
is
further
true,
we
too.
went along in the playoffs. So I think as of right now, I would say that they haven't gotten better. They haven't necessarily gotten worse, but I don't think status quo was what this team needed. Like they need something to kind of propel them forward.
Yeah.
I did listen to the Low Post recently, and he made like an offhanded comment, like, should we just start printing Jeremy Grant Lakers jerseys now? So like apparently there's something bubbling in the background with
Everything
that.
I've been
So
seeing has been back and forth, but now it seems like it's not gonna happen.
I don't know. With D'Lo opting in, it makes it, I guess, easier to trade him now or put him on the block. I think it was like 20 million or some shit like that.
It's in the 20s for sure.
So, and then Grant's around there too. Like
I think Grant isn't Grant higher than that?
Grant's higher than that. He got to be in the 30s. I think.
Like Grant got a bag when he went. Yeah, he got a bag.
Are y'all hard capped already too?
They're not hard
No.
capped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then
What here's the silver lining of the Lakers that I'll offer. Y'all spent most of the year with Gabe injured and what's his name? Was it Vanderbilt?
Yeah, Vanderbilt was. Yeah.
So
he came back towards the end of the season.
y'all kind of are getting like two guys into your rotation this upcoming season
that we desperately need.
that y'all didn't have last year. So like there's kind of an internal boost if you have, further development from like Christie and Reeves, then like you can count on that.
I'm big on Christie. I like that. I like that kid.
But outside of that, it's just really counting on continuity and thinking like we have a good group.
And LeBron, we trust.
And JJ
can unlock us in a better way.
Yeah. I trust it.
So like I think y'all still gonna be in the playoff picture for sure.
Yeah.
It's just that it's a lot of good teams.
Yeah, the West
in
gets
the
so
West.
fucking deep, dude.
The Thunder, the Mavericks, the Wolves, the Nuggets, the Pelicans, the Suns, the Kings, the Grizzlies, the Warriors.
That's
like
a lot.
I didn't even say the Clippers.
Oh my, fuck the Clippers.
That's what I meant to ask you. So, last week, Podcast P.
What that nigga say?
Here we go.
He said that the Clippers, like playing for the Clippers, cemented in his mind that the Clippers are the B team in LA.
The Clippers are the B team, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, he's lamenting the fact that he wasn't a Laker because
all the love he got shown was B team love.
It was just like, oh, you a Clipper, whatever. Gone for it.
Should have been a put Lakers.
Is that you should have just came to LA? What the fuck you expect, nigga? The fuck wrong with this nigga, dog?
I didn't.
I'll
actually
be
have
on
a
next
question.
week,
It was
nigga.
just-
I'll be on your pod next week. I'll let you really know. Fuck, nigga. Talking about you supposed to be a Laker, nigga. You the one had all of us geek
Go to
thinking you finna come to LA. We damn near printing your jerseys. Then you say, oh, psych, I'm going to the Clippers. Fuck you for life. What are you talking about? You and Paul Pierce both eat a dick.
Jeez.
Fuck
Paul
both
Pierce
of
ain't
you.
even do that.
Oh, he all fuck him too.
He is Celtic forever.
Exactly.
So
Fuck
Ken
him.
got some energy forever.
Exactly. God damn it. Fuck him.
Oh,
My bad. I was
I
supposed
didn't
to be cussing.
I
You
didn't even have
were.
a question. I was waiting for him to take over or something.
and it happened. He just had to build. He had to keep thinking about that. Like, hold on, Paul George, the one who I was on this podcast years ago saying,
Dog, talk about, man, had me out here looking stupid. Fuck him.
you know who else had you looking stupid?
Who?
Shell said, "Talk your talk."
Hey.
Russell Westbrook. I saw the clip when I was going back through our stuff about how excited you were when y'all had got Russ, and you was like, "Oh, I know we old, but like, we just got to win this year." And like, I got hope. And then Tim was like, "I've seen this story before."
They had me something. The Lakers do a great job of selling the dream.
I mean,
Yeah.
If they selling you Russell Westbrook in
They-
2021,
Look how they
whatever
sold. Look how they
call
sold JJ to us. We sold. We like, hey,
Well,
Great
JJ might work
The
out.
Great White
though.
Hope.
There's a lot of buying. I don't know how much selling there really is.
Hey,
Like they
man.
just be like, here you go, and be like, yes, this is the greatest thing
the
ever.
savior. He supposed to be the savior.
Oh, buddy. Oh,
But to
buddy.
be fair, I did see the clip of us like when we got Dame. It was just like the pick and roll is gonna be awesome, and it's like no.
It should have been.
Yeah, y'all.
It should
This
have been.
season, though, y'all look out. This upcoming season, it's
Doc
about
gonna
to
get
be
it right.
He gonna get it right. I got faith. All right.
Sound like a Laker fan.
Hey, it sounded a little too familiar.
You don't say nothing. You, sir. You say nothing. But nah. All right. Let's get into some wrestling now.
Wrestling.
It's a big weekend coming up.
It is.
Indeed.
It's a big weekend coming up. It is SummerSlam on Saturday. Starts at 6 p.m. Central Time. Woo! All right, we ain't gonna dilly dally here. Let me ask y'all what match. I've been old since 2003.
He said lickety split earlier. He said
dilly dally.
dilly dally.
Listen, man,
we're not old. We're
seasoned. I like that.
Very seasoned. But I am also first team all washed. I will be
first team all washed.
I will proudly display that in my Wikipedia page. First team all washed. Camille Davis.
She got a Wikipedia page.
Okay, you know what I mean.
I was just thinking like
shit. Ain't nobody thinking to write no shit about me.
Man, she got a Wikipedia page.
I do not have.
Motherfuckers going to internet to edit her shit.
Hey,
like, come on now.
You put my name on there, that shit blank, motherfucker.
On her page, it linked to like technical founders like with Ken and
Exactly.
Tim, and our names be red because there's no link to
Camille and them.
It can't say random niggas.
It's Camille and
That's
them
all
and
they
shit.
say. Some random niggas on there.
Oh man, y'all.
The comment from YouTube like, oh shit, that's Camille. What she doing?
What she doing here? I was rolling. When I seen that shit, I was cracking up. Hey, that's Camille. What she doing here?
The Camille podcast.
But y'all also.
This is where she is, bro. It's where she be
Where
at.
she came from, man.
Oh my god, I was when I tell you I had a hearty heart. Hella HAs.
Nigga said a hearty.
Y'all forgetting the part where they said, "Oh, the dude with the locks, he was on Locked On." But
I said which one?
You.
I said which one?
You put me on there.
What you mean? It's on.
I know which one.
He ain't. Yeah.
I was like, I
Then
ain't
what you
never
asking
been
the question for?
Because he don't know which one.
They hate me in the comments.
He wasn't on. He wasn't
The
on the
fuck
video.
he's on there for?
Like them bucks. Like, it's only one
That nigga don't know shit. I don't even know. I don't know. None of y'all since the coach but Darvin Hale. I don't know y'all starting 5, none of this shit. But I'm on the podcast.
Wait, real quick. What's the Bucks starting 5?
Oh shit.
Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The new what's who y'all just
Nah,
did? Who that nigga?
You
fam?
know it.
You know him because y'all wanted
it's
him.
on the tip
I
of the
know.
tongue. It's right there.
I forgot the nigga name.
Spit it out.
Small. Who y'all 3?
Say it.
Chris Middleton.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
4. Giannis.
Yep.
Brooke Lopez.
See?
Let's go.
Who's number 5?
That nigga. Y'all just got him, fam. I don't
What's
remember
his
name? Not Jeremy.
it.
I don't know. I forgot.
Dude's looking real disappointed at you right now.
See, he don't remember either. I forgot.
Gary Trent Jr.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that fam. Yeah, y'all got a great squad over there. great starting 5.
All right. SummerSlam. Which match are y'all most looking forward to?
I'll let y'all go first because mine's different from y'all's.
Well, me and Ken got the same one.
Mm.
And mine's is a little different too. So I'm gonna go with the Intercontinental title match.
Wasn't I just about to go and talk for us?
I don't know.
You
You just said you and Ken had the same one.
yeah, so I thought we was gonna go first because we had the same ones, but y'all was different.
But it's okay. Y'all can do tag team later. Singles match.
We're not starting with the Intercontinental Championship. So
Let him talk about that weak ass match here.
He always jump out the window.
Exactly. Like, get up out of here. Nobody care about that shit.
Yeah, they do.
You the only one.
People
that
fuck
shit.
with it. It's gonna be a
All right,
hell of a
man.
match.
All right, fam. Go ahead and get that weak ass match off. Go ahead.
It's gonna be a great match.
What match, man? Like, you set it up.
Sami Zayn versus Brian Breaker. This is the what is
Period.
it?
In the.
This is number 3. Is this the third one?
We didn't see it. I want to see this shit, fam.
Ain't this the second? I mean, second.
Is this the second? I thought it was
Money
the
in the
third
Bank.
because I thought one of them was kind of interrupted mid match. But anyways,
Okay.
second long match. Anyways, I think it's gonna be a fantastic match. Brian, I feel like is finally going to get his shine. This is going to be a great character arc story for them. Now, what I am kind of interested in is if Jey Uso actually go get involved in this match. I know last time at the last pay-per-view there was nothing, but because Jay's been around more recently now,
Why would he get involved? Like,
Yeah.
in what way?
I'm confused.
He's not involved in the Intercontinental part of it. He's involved, like, it's more so
Oh,
Sammy's
with Sammy,
involved
though.
with
Yeah,
the
like, 'cause he-
bloodline part of it. It's not going both ways.
it would be interesting then if the bloodline actually get involved with that too. Because I feel like
Not bloodline. I mean Judgment Day.
is it Judgment Day?
That's who he been beefing with. Because whenever they got jumped and they
Yeah, he
it was
beefed with
Sammy
Jay.
and
Yeah,
Jay jumping.
that's why I was confused. I didn't know what was going
I
on.
don't think that he got anything to do with Intercontinental. It's just kind of like how we were talking about how wrestling is now, where it's like everybody involved in multiple different things. But
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
they ain't cool on that.
It's not like Sammy. I mean, it's not like Jay is there to save Sammy from
yeah,
Braun.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
Sammy's there to save Jay from
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
Gotcha. I mean, because they let Sammy win clean last time.
Mhm.
I don't know if they'll let Braun win clean on the guy who in essence took it from Gunther and things like that. So that's why I'm thinking like maybe there might be, and plus he's a heel, so I feel like there may be some type of interference, so to speak, which is what made me think of Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we gonna get into the match predictions and breaking down how we think they're gonna fall out.
With Braun Breaker. Oh no, are y'all familiar with, like, do y'all watch him?
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all know his moves, his moveset?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all remember the Steiner driver?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He should bring that back as a finisher.
Me and Norman were just talking about that earlier. No, that move is so dangerous.
It can be done. Now that you said, yeah.
It's a dangerous.
That's why they got rid of it.
It's a good ass finisher though, man.
They got
Especially for him, like for his
is.
build, like that's a great finish.
For like him having a wire loose and all of that good shit.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like that's a great finish.
Yeah.
It shows off his power.
I don't know.
Throw him up, bow.
He got
Like,
the best damn spear.
Yeah,
I've
his
seen.
spear is
So it's like,
ridiculous.
Moving,
They don't
boy.
have to change it. They don't have to touch it.
I don't even know what they call the move where he jump up onto the top rope and then he do the Hironic, like the athleticism
It's
from
the
Braun
nuts,
Breaker.
Steiner, right?
Oh yeah. When he
The
jump up there and
Frankenstein.
do
Oh
it,
yeah.
Like it's
He's so fucking fast too. Fam.
yeah.
You know,
He a freak.
How about you, Eric? What match you
Big
looking
bad
forward
booty daddy.
I'm the big bad booty daddy.
to? His uncle.
I've got the main event. I've got Cody and Solo. Just for the sheer fact that they're setting up something. Like Solo finally called out Roman by name. Like,
Big time.
Roman, if you want to do something, you know where to find me. So
Run
like,
up.
And we'll throw you through a table too. I said,
Run up and get done up.
that's pretty much what he said.
so I'm looking forward to seeing what comes from that because.
Mm-hmm.
And like honestly, the way that they've kind of built it, I wouldn't be surprised if like they actually pull the trigger and put the belt on Solo at this point. Because I feel like again, like when you have a babyface champ, like when we talk about it afterwards, it's like the thrills in the chase. So like you can't keep the belt on them too long, otherwise it gets stale.
Mm-hmm.
So like I think that they're still in a good point now where it's like people haven't started turning on Cody. Like you have the people that never really gave him a chance in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, like the crowd's still behind him. He still gets good reactions. So like if you can screw him out of a title now, it builds him back up to like take it off The Rock or whoever
Heel Cody.
at Mania next year.
Give us heel Cody.
And then you have the second half of the year where you build.
I wasn't going there. He a babyface. He gonna be chasing again.
Give us heel Cody.
But like the second half of the year, also you have now Bloodline fighting over the belt and the issues and shit like that.
And that's the thing. Like I'm like they're building to something, but I'm not 100% sure if they're building to Roman's return at SummerSlam. Like they're building to Roman's return eventually, but like it could be like actually, you know what? I'm the tribal chief, but I'm not the final boss, and then The Rock come back out, or you know, like this is because
he just finished that filming.
I was just about to say he just wrapped up filming his movie, so like he.
Dog, if it's The Rock coming back and not Roman, I would lose my mind. Because what? Oh, shout out to I might pronounce your name wrong. I believe it's Zylan. I see the what's
Shout
good,
out.
y'all.
What up, going on, bro? Shout out.
He said, but where does The Rock fit in all of this?
I feel like The Rock is the one that put that battery in Solo's back to be like,
to take over.
You got coverage. Don't worry about Roman. I got your back. If he say anything,
I got you.
I got you.
I won't be mad at that though.
That'd be one of them things. But the match me and Ken are most looking forward to is Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk because it is hate.
Yes, I'm here for the hate.
Match. I know
they is not worried about fighting. They worried about whooping ass, and that's what I'm here for because they truly hate each other. And I hate CM Punk too, so I'm ready to see him get his ass whooped. Let's go, Drew.
Dude said Drew is the biggest baby fist I've ever seen in my life.
Pretty much.
I cannot wait to see Drew Claymore that moment.
I mean, we have not seen CM Punk wrestle a singles match since his return to WWE yet.
Because he's trash.
I didn't say all that.
Trash.
He had a couple
of
of
shit to see. That's the first part about it.
He got injured in the Royal Rumble.
Okay, always. That nigga wake up hurt. Wake up, my Achilles. Fuck out of here, fam.
I can't argue against. He has been injured a while.
In AEW, what, he came back.
And
2 months strong. Oh, now I'm hurt.
I mean,
my titties. Fuck him, man. Out of here, man. This nigga, though.
I think it's going to be a really fun match with the dynamics at play, especially because Seth, like, look, whatever the fuck I say, go. When I count to three is when I count to three. If I said you out of the ring, you out of the damn ring. Get your ass back in the ring because I said so. If I feel like saying you tapped out, even though you ain't doing shit, you tapped out. Say something, do something. I think that's gonna be a real fun aspect of it.
Yeah,
I can hear him laughing at somebody. Right? Why they paying him? Looking at him and shit. Hey, stop laughing, count, bitch.
I saw what's his name, the old wrestling Dave Meltzer.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, okay.
And he was like,
hater.
Why was Seth Rollins wearing that outfit? He made this whole match so much less serious. I'm like,
because he a fucking ref.
Bro, it's fucking wrestling, dog. Like, none of this is serious.
It's Seth Rollins. He likes to dress, so of course he gonna come out in some flamboyant.
Yeah, exactly, showing off.
He gonna do what he gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
I used to love Shaolin Showdown, by the way.
That's how you say his name, Shaolin. Okay. Oh, Shaolin. So you the one who sent us the rap for Over Our Beat then. Shout out, sir. Shout out, sir.
Shout out.
Now I know. Shout out, sir. Okay, let's get into some match predictions for this card. As a reminder to y'all, I think it's going to be our 4th pay-per-view. PLE. I'm old habits. Our 4th PLE, we're doing predictions so far through the year. Tim is 8-7. Eric is 10-5. And then me and Ken are both 9-6.
I think my belt. No, I'm kidding.
This belt is not for that. But no, let's do some predictions. Put them on wax. How we think SummerSlam is going to play out. A 7-match card. Cody Rhodes, the champion, defending that undisputed championship against Solo Sikoa. Who you got? I'm going Cody. Cody.
I'm put my money where my mouth is. I'm gonna go Solo.
I'm going with Cody.
The true champion, Cody.
Okay. I also do think that Roman returns.
America's champion.
I will. Okay.
There you go.
USA. He wears the stars and stripes. Damn it.
Cody.
Hey, relax, man.
Will you cry if he loses title?
Oh my God!
Why they do him like this again, fam? Not again, fam.
No.
We just beat the bloodline.
But seriously, if you do lose, like,
I ain't gonna be as hurt because I know down the line
it's coming back
to him. Yeah, so I won't be too hurt because I know the build up will be worth it. But then he'd be like, Solo. I'm like, I'd rather lose to Gunther or somebody than Solo.
I feel it, but I do think
this nigga finisher is a thumb strike. Get the fuck out of here. Put some shoes on, nigga. Walk around barefoot all the damn time.
He got shoes now.
Man, fuck him.
So like the two of you guys said you think that Roman returns.
Me and Ken,
yes, I truly believe he returns.
What do you envision like his return constitute?
I don't even think he has to like touch.
Yeah, I don't
anybody.
think.
Like, I think the music alone is going to like spook Solo enough where they kind of looking around and trying to figure it out.
Cody
it's
Cutter.
Just it's a distraction.
3 times.
3 times.
Which pisses me off.
3 times. That's
Solo only needs 1. Please do it once.
He gonna have to hit Cody with at least 2 thumbs.
No.
How do that sound?
No.
Hit my mans with some thumbs, fam. Oh man, that thumb strong. Is that man? Fuck him, fam.
But he got the tape on it.
Okay.
It's an enhanced thumb.
It's a bionic thumb. Fam.
No, but I feel like Jesus Christ.
The sound effect.
They gonna try to come in and interfere, and then all of a sudden Roman music gonna go off, and they gonna be looking like, oh, what the fuck going on? Yada yada. And then they gonna be distracted. Roman come out, do his little whatever, yada yada. No fighting actually happens. Then Cody just comes in about.
What if Paul Heyman plays the music?
I like that. I'm here for that.
What if
I'm here for that.
Hey, listen. I need to see some OG bloodline activities at SummerSlam. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
I know we'll get to it later, but
the thumb is on roids.
Oh, Shaolin said the thumb is on roids.
It's on something, man.
The Bloodline's challenging for the tag team titles on SmackDown on Friday.
They're gonna win those.
Yeah.
I saw this question or I heard this question on the Masked Man show. What's more likely, that the Bloodline leaves with all the gold, or they leave with none of it?
None of it makes more sense. I feel.
Yeah.
I don't see them winning with all.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's a little too much.
I don't know. I feel like leaving with it kind of goes along with where they've been building them to right now. Them winning the gauntlet match.
Well, the question is basically like, do you think that will be like Solo and Bloodline win, or Solo
or none
and
of
Bloodline both lose?
Right, and I feel like
he's saying
both
they win is more likely to him.
Yeah, because
That's
right. That seems like where we're headed, and where
because like that's where the OG bloodline got to.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe the new one never gets there because they're not the OG.
They're not the OG. Yeah, that makes more sense. But then it's like, what do y'all do now? Like,
Yeah.
You ain't win no champ. You ain't win the tag titles. He ain't win the.
No, they gonna win the tag
Undisputed.
title.
I
But
mean,
what happens if Solo don't win
yeah, that's what I'm
the
saying.
main title
Yeah.
and they get the tag titles? Like, do they kind of be like,
we
oh,
champs with you now? So how you are trouble shoes?
Mm.
Oh yeah, see, more friction.
it's time for Jacob to step up, y'all.
Which one can't wrestle?
Tonga.
Tonga
Oh,
Loa
he is really horrible.
with the eye patch.
He's really not good.
I had seen a thread where they was like times where he was unserious.
Every
Dog was in
where
the
he was
background. Yeah. He was looking around one time. They was putting their thumb or their finger up. He was looking like. He put it up. He put it back down. He put it back up again. It was just different moments. I was like, no, yeah, no, this is funny.
The World Heavyweight Championship match: Damian Priest versus Gunther.
Gunta.
Yeah, it's definitely Gunther's time.
It's a clean Gunther sweep,
No, it
except for
isn't.
Eric. Let me finish the sentence.
My bad.
Golly, I was about to set you up, brother. Except for Eric.
He like, don't put me in that shit. Get your name out my
It's
mouth. I mean,
right
well,
there.
you know what I mean.
No, I just think that because of like the way that they built this match, like it's kind of messed up if like the entire build is you're
poor.
bum, you're poor, you're just like these people, you're street trash. Like you can't then let him go over too. Like it just seems, and they're actually like they just turned them face. It seems like they actually have faith in them. They want to keep it going. So like. And like Gunther just became like a snob out of nowhere. Like it just feels like a
Yeah, it
very
did come
abrupt
out. No, I'm like, oh,
character
he
change.
where you doing all this talking
He
from?
definitely was calling that man poor. I was
My
like,
man
dang.
ain't never talk. Now he talking back trash.
I'm still a Gunther though.
Yeah, Gunther.
I'm still go Gunther.
Plus, I think they have a show in Germany coming up, so that might be his turn.
Oh, to win it there?
Yeah.
Could be. Bailey versus Nia Jax for the women's championship. We're split down the middle for this particular match. Oh, no, we're not. I swore one of y'all had Nia Jax in here earlier and changed it.
I did.
Always
have
had bad. No, I always had bad.
It's just me, oops.
Yeah. I always had Bailey. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
BBL Bailey.
That's been my girl for a while.
I think it's going to be Nia Jax, though, but Tiffy Cash then.
See, I think it's gonna be Bailey with Tiffy Cash.
And then y'all just got Bailey.
Yeah.
Okay. Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley for the women's world championship.
Rhea returns and takes what's rightfully hers.
Yeah, we ain't got to come back and get what's ours.
Nope.
Dom turned on her.
Yep. I think Dom
Really?
interferes,
That'd be dope.
and it's Liv that keeps the belt.
That
I'm
would be
going
dope.
Liv. in
Oh,
this
that'd be the
match.
reason why she does it. That'd be dope.
If Dom
I like
turns
that.
on her and makes her not win,
That would be
wild.
I would love that, fam.
Or
Why?
it could even be an accidental oops,
Yeah,
like he was trying to
Yeah, he was
live.
trying to help.
but Dom is going to affect the ending of that match.
Or like the background story they've been telling with like Finn kind of being upset about
Oh.
shit. Like he might be like some way Liv leaves with the title. That's all I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be mad at that.
Plus again, Babyface got chased. Rhea's now like a big
Babyface,
so.
yeah. Logan Paul versus LA Knight for the United States Championship.
It's
Very
LA
true.
time. It's his time. LA night.
It's the megastar. Everybody say it with me.
LA Knight.
Yeah.
Still need a new finisher, but
He definitely needs a new
definitely needs a new
Please.
finisher. But
Please.
you know,
Shit,
it's
he
his
needs a
time.
thumb. Like
His man, his moveset, boy.
Clean sweep, LA Knight for
it's
Tech
his
File
time.
here.
So it kind of reminds me of. Have y'all watched NXT like Joe Hendry?
Joe
I'll
Hendry
be,
creeps
I'll be
me
saying
out.
Camille stuff
He
about
knows he creeps me out.
Man, look
I know be at home, then he'll walk down the hallway like say
his name.
Yeah, the music is infectious.
It is. His marketing is nuts, fam.
Nah, something
But
about him.
He
freaked
reminds
out.
me of LA Knight. That's why I brought
Oh,
him
okay.
He remind me of that dude from that show. Was it The Boys?
I haven't seen it.
The superhero.
Which one?
What's his name? Homelander.
Homelander.
That's who he reminds me of.
That's Cody Rhodes.
He could. Yeah, they swear that. No, now it's
They all can.
now it's my boy from the Bengals.
Oh, Joe Burrow.
Yeah, that was
No, Joe Burrow looked like
yeah, Joe
Cody
Burrow
Rhodes.
like Cody now.
People were saying Slim Shady. I said nobody.
Burrow.
But the thing with Joe Hendry, the only thing that throws me off because I went back and started watching him now, his finisher's a choke slam and he's little.
Yeah.
That does not fit.
Right. And that's what I was saying. Like he
Yeah.
reminds me of LA Knight, where it's like the package.
Yeah,
It's
it just
good.
don't fit.
the entire presentation, like everything is great until you like get in the ring, and then I've done too many. I knew it's gonna come back on me. The presentation is everything works until like you get in between the ropes, and it's like
like he's not a horrible wrestler, but his moveset doesn't fit. A choke slam, and he's like,
but he like on the indies, he probably big as hell.
Probably.
I mean, or a smaller guy doing a choke slam is probably like
it's a seated choke slam too.
It could work out.
So he falls, falls on the ground.
Like Priest do?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, something similar to what Priest do.
Sean said it's that turnaround that be killing me with Joe Hendry.
And he got the smile.
That's the part that freaks me out.
Him and Elias was beefing, and it was hilarious because they both sing.
Mm-hmm.
So they was beefing about who was the best singer.
Wait, what is Elias on now?
I think it was they was on some indie circuit. Joe, he going around from NXT. And
Elias was my boy. I did want to walk with Elias. I will say that. All right, Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker for the IC title. Another clean sweep for the Tech File crew. Here we all got LeBron Breaker. We got him winning that IC title. Then last but not least, y'all, we got CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as the special guest referee.
I just saw it, Kim, bro.
Kim, would you read exactly what your prediction is?
Yeah, Drew, fuck Punk. Hey, always gonna be there. I'm right with him. I'm there. They're coming out with a what they be wearing, the Scottish people with the
kilt.
They're gonna have a kilt on Saturday. Let's go to war.
Did you ever really want to own a kilt? Would you really wear a kilt?
I would. I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Would you wear a kilt?
We'd be out here looking like the Viking Raiders.
Horrible gimmick.
The nigga Raiders.
The nigga Raiders.
That's wild.
Nigga Raiders.
Mount him. That's how I brought it up. It was a clear dark night. Oh man, this is why y'all tuning in Tech File here. Where else can you get a Vikings, Raiders, Warren G crossover reference? Exactly. Nowhere else. We
gotta wear the black Spanx.
Again, I just think about the people that see you on Locked On and then see you on here. It's just
like, hey yo,
180.
Hey yo, she unhinged on here.
What the hell is this?
Oh my God, Camille,
that can't be our Camille. No, hell no. Get her away from those niggas.
Really her. She has a doppelganger.
Get her away from those guys. What the fuck?
They're oh my God, what are they doing?
My gosh.
Honestly, that kind of changes the
Someone
context.
save her. Blink twice if you're in trouble,
please. Someone please.
That kind
save
of
her queen.
Not my Camille.
Not y'all giving me the code treatment.
Not my Camille.
My Camille. Save her.
Oh my goodness.
Not our precious queen.
She's surrounded. So dark in there.
Oh shit.
It's all right. We got her back, bro. She good.
Yeah, right. Y'all just loaning it.
Right, we borrowed her back.
That was funny. That's funny. Oh shoot! There you go again. My phone listening to me.
Oh, see, it know what to pick up.
Say that one.
That phone know what to pick up.
No, it's in the doc now. So now it say, "Are the Lakers losing pace in the Western Conference? What are you doing? If you're surrounded, we got her back, bro."
Oh damn! I wish you'd have said, "Not my Camille."
Hey, they were like, "Milady, my lord."
The ravenous nature of these beasts surrounding her.
You don't watch too much Bridgerton, fam.
Oh shit!
Too much Bridgerton.
I was gonna say it changes the context of that comment we got. Where it's like it's actually a hostage negotiation. Like what is she doing there?
What's she doing here? Where'd y'all scoop her up at?
I was here first, guys. If there's no Tech File, there's no me ever appearing on Locked On Bucks. Shout out to Kane Pittman, who's actually in France for the Olympics.
Lucky bastard!
Shut up.
Wish I was you.
Man, that man putting in some work.
Yeah.
That's some real hours.
Dog. We got. I wonder if this is the ops.
What?
We got a guy that's working at my job.
And we both like, what?
Don't incriminate yourself.
I'm not, but because he's moving. So yeah.
Oh.
Got a guy working at our job. Tell me why they put him on in the heart of the hood with a Kia.
Oh no, you can't give nobody.
Living here for 3 months. I was like, bro, you gonna walk outside because he's not from here.
All it's gonna take is welcome to Milwaukee.
You gonna walk outside and ain't gonna make it to work one day, my nigga.
Nah, I wanted a Kia Optima for a minute, and then all the stuff happened, and I said, nope, not happening here.
That kid gonna be golden.
I was like, why y'all do him like that? I was like, go talk to HR now, bro. Tell him to get you a new car.
You gonna run into the house and come back. That must go.
Better get you a Toyota.
You gonna run into the house because somebody chasing him.
They like, they gonna look at, is that new Kia? Oh, that's that new Kia, fam.
Like,
we get one of them.
So you need a new address and a new car. He's like, I'm moving by the end of the week. I'm like, okay, cool. He got to go.
About to take him in. Like,
nah. I wanted to make sure that he was all right, though.
Okay. All right. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre. Tim got Drew. Ken got Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Eric got Punk. He guessed. I also have CM Punk question mark.
I know Seth is going to screw somebody. I don't know which way it's going to go. It kind of reminds me the dynamic of, I think it was SummerSlam 97.
With Shawn Michaels?
Yeah,
was the
with
ref?
Undertaker and
That's
Bret Hart
exactly
with Shawn Michaels as the special guest.
Oh, yeah.
Where he accidentally hit Taker and he didn't want to, and then he had to make the pin and he was pissed off, and then the storyline started, which is what I think.
So if that is a redo, then I actually do think, because I think that they still want to get back to Seth Punk at Mania. So actually, I think he'll screw Punk. So I'm going to go with Drew.
Also, you're switching the answer up. Yeah. Leaving me here to be by myself.
I want to fight him fair and square.
So let me just change this in the dot.
Because we actually need a storyline reason why Punk and
if he makes
Seth have beef.
He might not even make it to Mania.
Sure.
Okay. Someone else put Drew in there that quick too. Okay. Twinsies. All right. Well, I'm staying with CM Punk. I just think that we haven't seen him wrestle. So I feel like he's going to win his debut.
And that was why I think I went with him originally. But like storyline reason, I think
it makes sense for him not to. I feel it.
Ain't nothing to see.
How excited are y'all for this card?
Ecstatic, bro. Like, I cannot wait. I feel like it's can't miss. Like, truly, I feel like the way that they've been building it, the way that they've lined the card up, every match is a championship match. Damn. So everything, there's stakes, there's high stakes, except for the Punk match,
which don't need a championship,
right? But it's still high stakes. Everything, the stories are kind of reaching their climax. Like the first part of their stories, if that's the first or the middle, like it's up there. Like the whole pay-per-view should be up. Like, I think it's going. I think every match is going to do what they came to do, bro. There's so much talent on this roster right now. Like even in the ring, the work in the ring. Hopefully, don't nobody watch shit, but the work in the ring will match what they've been building up to this point because it is one of the big four.
Yeah. If this match is if this card is as good as I think it will be, SummerSlam review will be leading the show next week.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like that's how good I think this is going to be. CM Punk was on First Take today.
What are you talking about? Was on NBA today for some reason.
Oh, for real?
Well, he's gonna be the host of SummerSlam too, which I was like, they found a way to get him on there. Yeah, CM Punk was talking about his love for Chicago sports, and he said that Jordan was better than LeBron, and he said actually the closest second to Jordan is Kobe. If we really want to be real. Does that make you a fan?
Wouldn't be over fuck him still. Just because you like Kobe don't mean nothing.
Y'all can't bond over Kobe?
Hell no.
Okay. But Punk said, quote, "This card is, to me, honestly, possibly better than a WrestleMania," end quote. And I said,
a lot of qualifiers in that sentence, but I feel you.
Yeah. He was on the spot.
I'm just saying, like,
it's possibly to me. Hey.
My opinion, sir, just to be very clear.
He didn't jump that far out on the ledge.
But he ain't wrong. Yeah, big excitement around here for that. So,
but I think this also illustrates why they're going to two-night SummerSlams going forward. Because think about like what's being left off of this card, and like the card that we're getting doesn't really have like a popcorn match. It doesn't have any filler. Like this is all like stories that have
like
matches that have stories behind them.
Yeah, I guess the match with the least amount of story behind it is probably like Nia and Bayley. And they got a story. Yeah. Like it's not a thrown together match at all. And to your point about why it should be two nights, on SmackDown we got 2 tag team title matches. You're gonna have Bianca and Jade against the Unholy Union plus the Bloodline versus DIY. We already talked about. We all think Bloodline's going to win, and I believe we all think that Bianca and Jade get their belts back as well.
Mm-hmm.
So those last 2 are unofficial predictions. They don't count towards our record. But we're just throwing them out there. Let's talk some NFL. Because Jordan Love, that man got paid. Y'all, the contract is done. highest paid player in the entire NFL. He signed a 4-year,
For now.
$220 million contract extension. A little bit over $100 million guaranteed. Do y'all think the Packers overpaid?
I was shocked. I'll say that. I can't.
I tried to warn you.
I can't. I mean, paying him is one thing. Making him the highest paid. Okay, to answer your question, yes. Like making him the highest paid quarterback in the league was not my expectation. Like when I started seeing Tua's deals come through, I
But
forgot.
do you really think that he deserves less than Tua?
But
even given
so here's
given
what I
what
was
you've
looking
seen
at.
from both of them.
Like the top quarterbacks that were paid, because you still got to wait for Dak, right?
Mhm.
So I'm
Mhm.
looking at
That's
I'm
what I
looking
said
at the
for
top, and I'm like, all right, Joe up there, Burrow, Tua's up there, Herbert's up there, stuff like that, right? You got Lamar up there, Mike Mahomes ain't up there, but I was like, okay, so these cats, couple Super Bowl appearances, but not wins. But you have several playoff wins to the point where you've made it to the Super Bowl between Lamar and Joe. Herbert ain't did nothing yet, so I can see him getting more than Herbert. Jalen Hurts made it to the Super Bowl.
But you're not paying for past performance.
I get
You're
it,
paying
but
for
what they're
future.
about to do.
Exactly.
Correct, but everybody's around the same age too.
Yeah,
so I'm
but
looking
you,
at
But you know how the market worked too, where it's like the last contract is just a new benchmark.
correct, and I get that.
The fact that Trevor Lawrence got $55 million, I was like, my God.
Right. So Trevor, I'm like, it's Jacksonville. They gonna do that. So for me, I was like, okay, he should be roughly around the 52 to 53 million.
I mean, like
felt.
based on what?
It was his first year. It literally was his first year. That's where most of that came from. Because I'm like, everybody else,
But
for
again,
what
But
you
if you're
got,
paying on what they're going to do,
you get paid off of what you have done and what you will do.
No, it's mostly off of what you will do with the NFL.
If you ain't did shit, they're not gonna give you a whole bunch of
but
money
if they
like
expect
that.
you about to do stuff,
They
and
gonna
But if
give
they
you the
expect
bag.
correct, so when you had a good year towards the end, because he's corrected his year and he had number 2 in the NFL in touchdown passes. If his season would have stayed the way it was at the beginning of the year, he would not have got that money. That's why you get paid off for what
Yeah.
you did and what you will do. So we're expecting that to continue.
But Tim, like your point is, like he's shown progression, he's shown improvement,
Correct.
so that then gives you like the projection that that's going to
Gives even
continue
more.
into the future.
Correct.
Like
And
if he plateaued in the middle of last season, it's like okay, he's not progressing anymore, so like we don't have to pay him as much.
right, and I give you that, but that's also why I said everybody that's in that range is also around the same age too.
Well,
So for him to get it after 1 year is what shocked me.
That's y'all guy though. You got to.
I don't have a problem with it. It's just I was surprised that because after year 1 we gave him highest paid. I could have understood if he was 3rd or 4th or something like that. Top 5, okay, cool. But number 1 is what I was like, damn.
Even
Get
though
your money.
it's only a few. So you look at the top 8 paid quarterbacks on an annual basis. It is $4 million separating 1 and 8. So the gap in between there isn't that great. So even if you thought that he should be the 3rd highest paid, that puts him at
Same money, right?
53.5.
You know how they all go. They be like, okay, well, oh boy got 52. I'm gonna give you 52.25 to make you the highest
That's my
paid.
point. So I don't see how you can say it's an overpay when it's only like $2 million more.
It's the going rate.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like you thought he was going to get, I mean, you did think he was going to get paid.
A little bit less than what he got, yes.
But we talked about it a couple weeks ago when Lawrence got paid, but like, so it's not that much. And on top of that too, it's an NFL contract in
Mhm.
which we all know a lot of that money ain't real.
Mhm.
And when you actually break down the numbers for Love's contract, I had made sure to pull the numbers. He actually averages about $47.7 million over the first 3 years, which would be 5th in average pay over the first 3 years of the deal. And the new money comes to $220 million, as we said, which the average is 55.
Mhm.
But the total deal is really 5 years at 231 because it was an extension. So like it sounds great because it's like, oh, you the new highest paid, but like if you look at it, it's not really 55 a year.
And like that last year is like a balloon, right?
It is, because the cap number this season is $20.7 million, which is 49th amongst all players in the league. Next year, he's getting paid $29.7 million, which is 27th in
That's
the
a
league
now.
for next year, right? And then the following year in 26, he's getting 36.1, which would be good for 21st in the league. Even that 27 cap number isn't that bad at 42.4, but that last year is when it balloons to 74.2 million, the 5th year of the deal.
And they're gonna renew.
And they're not going
They're
to
gonna restructure
pay
or
that. It's
something.
going to be restructured by that point. And on top of that, he got the biggest signing bonus in NFL history with $75 million. So a lot of that money is paid up front by December. So like it sounds, yes, of course, you are the highest paid player, so on and so forth. Makes him feel good. He's able to put that, stick in his cap. But the reality of it is, like, the Packers, they did good. Like, because he's still not going to be actually making that. And this is coming off of a year where last year they were paying Aaron. They had $40 million in the cap and dead cap from Aaron Rodgers. Yep. So, like, if people say they overpaid, I disagree. I don't think it's overpay at all. I think it's a win-win for both sides where he can say on his side, I am the highest paid player. And the Packers can go, yeah, on paper. But for our cap, it still works for us and what we got going on for the next couple of years and what we building. Like, it is not an overpay at all for me. That is all deserved. You pay guys on what they about to do. And based on all indications, like this, we have another franchise quarterback in Green Bay, and you pay franchise quarterbacks.
That's fair. I get it.
I'm happy it's done.
No for sure. Like I just wanted him to get signed, bro. Because it was more of a sticker shock. Like, holy shit.
I told you it was going. And I told you that you're gonna have some sticker shock when they come out. So I was ready for this conversation. Shylan said, I think they overpaid him a bit, but it's cool because now he can loan me $1.
Yeah.
Man, listen.
He's a nice guy. He might give you $1.
He might give you 2.
Yeah, I don't know enough about NFL accounting, so I don't. All I know is I can compare it to what other quarterbacks are making. It's like I would rather pay Love what he's getting versus Tua what he's getting
53.
versus Lawrence what he's getting.
55.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like the people that are getting paid this offseason, it's like, yeah, I would take him over any of them. I think Burrow get paid this year?
Last year, I think, but he get 55 too.
Like, Burrow's the only one that is in that conversation. It's like Herbert doesn't move me like that. Like
52.5.
Yeah, and
then Jared Goff getting 53.
Yeah,
Goff.
Like, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, for the next 3 to 5 years, I'd much rather have Jordan Love and what I project him to do versus what the track record for those 35 guys I just named. Like,
and then you got Lamar and Hurts right there with them too.
Sure.
Yeah.
But even still, like,
Lamar's 52 and Hurts is 51. And those contracts were years ago. So,
and that's the thing. Like, just the top guys haven't come up for, and like, what's the name?
Mahomes got to get his money again.
Well, Mahomes always take a little bit less as it is. But
because you're gonna get in.
Get another chip.
That's the great one. But yeah, like so after he re-signed, I found myself like really looking. Like, I'm not a football guy. If you're new here, I'm not a football guy. I don't really care. But I did find myself like being like, people posted highlights and like, oh, this is what the Packers are paying for. It's like, man, he was really balling last year.
Yeah,
like, I'm really looking forward to seeing what he does next year and, like I said, like the next couple of years, because like he really does have a little bit of special in him, which got me thinking. It's like, man, we've been like, as Wisconsin sports fans, Ken, I know you haven't chimed in a little bit, but I'll get to you because we're talking about Wisconsin sports. But like, we've really been blessed like this century at the very least, where it's like we've gotten Giannis, we've gotten Rodgers in his prime, we've gotten Braun, Yelich. Like, we've had players really, like, so, or even if you go back to college, like, we've had like all the Wisconsin running backs, we've had Dwayne Wade, like, we've had some guys that have really been special, or teams that have been special this century. So I wanted to post to you guys, like, who are the top 3 either most exciting or your favorite to watch Wisconsin based athletes of the 21st century?
I think you named them all for me. Rodgers is definitely one of them. Rodgers is probably if I'm being completely honest, he's probably number 1. I know all the off-field stuff. I know how you feel about him, Bears fan, but
now Aaron was special.
Aaron was that's just hate over here, y'all. If y'all watching the video, that's just hate.
Yuck
over here.
I mean, that's the biggest the biggest sign that he was him.
That man celebrated when he went to the Jets.
Yeah, bro. Finally got his
ass. He thought it was sweet,
right?
But no, Rodgers is definitely one. Giannis, and I guess my third one would probably be like, I think early 2000s.
I didn't even mention Favre, but
Favre would technically count because he was still playing at the turn of the 21st century. Yeah. So I'm gonna just go say Favre because that man had me trash a dorm room after they lost that playoff game to the Giants in 2007. F Eli.
Yeah,
how you feel?
No.
About Peyton Manning?
Eli.
I still remember Favre throwing that. Corey Webster picked him off. Bro. That was Favre, bro.
Eli.
It was always Favre.
Eli got 2 of them things.
That was our
Off
year
the
to beat
Off
the
the
Giants.
Packers.
Exactly. Got 2
He
of
got
them
lived
things.
vicariously through the Giants.
Hey, man.
Hated it.
At least they can beat us.
Hated it.
Unlike y'all.
All right, we're going to see.
We are.
I mean, we've been seeing for the last 20 years.
That's the end. We talking about right now.
It's going to continue.
All
Anyway, Giannis is one for me. Like, I'm wearing my 2021 championship shirt.
One of many.
21.
Yeah, it is one of I went kind of crazy. So many Buck shirts. Yeah, Giannis is one. Rodgers is still number 2. Like, again, prime Rodgers was a sight to behold. Like, honestly, Jordan Love has really moved up.
Like, if he keep it up, he gonna be there quick. He'll replace Favre at 3 for me if he have another
Like,
good
some
season
of
like
the
this.
throws that he made last year were impressive, and just like the command that he has of the offense already, it's impressive. And the receivers are really growing with him.
That Cowboys game, that in the playoffs.
Actually, no, it's 03 D Wade. That's number 3.
Yeah, I
he
was
was
saying
different.
D-Wade.
D-Wade was different,
Man,
fam.
Yeah, you know what?
We had
Favre
J.J. Watt in
got to
college,
go.
too.
Favre got to go.
D-Wade was different.
Put that Marquette Wade on for 3.
I got a random one. CC Sabathia.
He's
I
only
can
here for
see
like
that.
2 months.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
He made an
But like
impact.
he was so
made an
dominant,
impact.
fam. He was one of my favorite pictures too.
Yeah.
Actually, one of my favorite pictures.
No
all time.
Josh Hader.
Nah, he used to wear his hat cocked. I used to do it. My coach used to hate that shit. Fix your fucking hat.
Fix your hat
I'm
here.
CC.
He was one of my favorites, but he's not top 3. But Carlos Gomez for the Brewers.
I love
Bro,
Carlos
Go-Go was-
Gomez.
Yeah, he used to be.
Dog,
valid.
he used to swing.
I was just saying, he used to be.
That swing was so pop. Like when he missed, I thought it like it hurt.
Mhm.
Like
Like he did everything like that though. Like he ran hard, he fielded hard. I'm gonna stop there because I feel like
I'm gonna go a little bit obscure. So number
no
one
surprise.
will be Aaron Rodgers.
Mhm.
2 would be Giannis. Actually,
Mhm.
3 for me was Jonathan Taylor at Wisconsin.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's not that
I'll give you
obscure.
that.
I'll
Yeah,
give you
that
that
ain't-
one.
Taylor at Wisconsin was
Yeah, he was dominant.
unfucking real. He had 2,000-yard seasons, bro. One of them was 21. He almost had 2,200 yards one year.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
No, he was,
He was
doing
running
his
that
thing.
thing.
He was, bro. He was
But that's what-
unreal.
That's what they produce. O lineman, running
running
backs.
back.
6,000 yards in 3 years is crazy. Crazy. Like it was Jonathan Taylor at Wisconsin. He made me a fan, and I was like, he's gonna be the one that changes the way people feel about Wisconsin running backs. Melvin Gordon kind of did it,
Message.
but James White helped with the Super Bowl stuff. But as far as like your every down back where you gonna like, no, I know I'm gonna get something. Like
the run
this is gonna be
that
worth
they
it.
had though, like granted, most of them didn't pan out in the NFL, but like the run that they had, even going back to like Ron Dane.
Ron
Then you
Dane,
had like Anthony Davis,
Michael Bennett.
You had Michael Bennett.
I forgot about Michael Bennett.
Monty Ball. You had
James
Jonathan
White.
Clay, James White,
like
Melvin Gordon.
it was back
Jonathan
to back to
Taylor.
back to back to back. It was like, bro, and they was third string, red
PJ
shirt.
Hill was cold for a minute.
PJ Hill was nice.
Who
Like
was the running back when Russ was there?
I think
That
it was
was Melvin. That was when they had the 3. So like they had Melvin Gordon, James White, and I forgot who the third one was.
It might have been
John
Pete.
Clay still.
was it Clay or Hill?
I don't watch
Yeah, I
Badgers
think-
rap football. I could care less.
Bro, then
F the Badgers.
I've seen this joke a couple times, but it's like men just get in a room and just start naming random athletes. That's actually what
F
we just
the
did.
Badgers. F the Badgers. Forever. Even on college football 20. My player was like, oh, Wisconsin is a high fit. I said, never.
I'm not even gonna hold you.
My road to glory will never go through
I'm
Wisconsin.
in my senior year and I transferred to Wisconsin to get me a chip. We number 2 in the nation right now. I
I
got like
hope
3
y'all
games
lose.
left. Hell no. I'm running them to Mississippi. God dang it. I'm a Heisman watch.
I hope you play on Heisman difficulty.
I do.
And
I've
then
been
you
playing.
and you get into the championship and you get steamrolled.
I've been
That's
putting
what I
up
hope.
200 yards, 100 rushing,
On
100
Heisman?
receiving on Heisman.
Oh, you been getting off like
Bro,
that?
I've been taking snapshots of my career. Started in the Army, 2 years, then because the Air Force didn't want me. Then I went from Air Force,
imitating life.
right?
No, he
Then,
had-
no,
he
I
had
went
to
to,
say it.
and then I went from Army to Bowling Green for a year, won the Heisman, but we ain't do shit. So I was like, I need a chip before I graduate. Not before I go to the league. So I transferred from Bowling Green to Wisconsin. I was like, shit, we finna go crazy.
I hope y'all lose.
You're running back.
Going
Mm.
crazy.
I got one with the running back and one with a wide receiver. My wide receiver plays for Michigan, and the running back plays for Colorado. but I'm about to transfer.
Get
to
up out of
Oregon.
Colorado.
They have
Yeah.
Dion in the game.
No,
Dang, really?
I'm transferring because I came to play for Coach Prime, and Coach Prime is not in the game.
Is it at least a black coach?
No,
Oh, they bogus, dog. They bogus as hell.
that coach about ambiguous as ever.
Hey,
What
is
Tiger
he?
Woods. He got Coach Tiger Woods.
They bogus as hell, dog.
There's Key out there from Key and Peele. What's happening?
That's funny.
All right,
Coach Luther.
right. Tim, finish up NFL for us, then we can get into these quick hits and get up out of here.
I said it last week. It's for real this time. NFL is bike, baby.
It's not for real, friend.
I mean, shit. Is it gonna be a game? It's gonna be a game on
if you want to
Thursday.
call
I'm
it.
answering that question for you.
Are there starters playing?
On some sides,
Dang,
Bears is sitting they
The
starters.
starting kicker.
but Thursday, Hall of Fame game kicks off the preseason for the NFL. We have the Chicago Bears versus the Houston Texans at
The Bears.
What time is it? At 7:00 Central Time. So ABC, ESPN, whatever. So if you want to get your football fix, there will be an NFL game on Thursday.
The Bears.
The Bears. Damn, I hate that shit.
What, that's that slogan?
The Bears.
That's the best thing they got going for them.
All right, I'm gonna take these L's right now.
That's what
You ain't had no
listen,
choice.
Do
I'm
that right now,
getting
like
these
it
in.
ain't
said it
I'm-
like he had a choice.
Because our time is coming.
No,
when
to
that
be
time
fair,
comes, just know.
I do think that the
Pure
Bears
ass.
are going to be good this season,
Back in
and
the pure ass.
I think that the NFC North is going to be one of those divisions that people are going to have to keep their eye on. Like, I think it's going to be.
It's gonna be some game.
What you mean?
No, I said,
Oh, I thought you said.
oh.
Outside
Is
of
the
the,
Lions is good as
Minnesota's
shit.
gonna be
outside of the
doo-doo.
Vikings, like it's
Yeah, we should. Everybody should just steamroll them. Hopefully,
yeah. Everybody going 2-0 against the
Vikings
Minnesota.
got a good defense though.
Everybody going 2-0 against the Vikings.
what that offense do though?
Offense questions.
Give it to Aaron Jones and
Yeah.
see what happens.
Especially because they
And
losing
Justin
Addison.
Jefferson.
Addison keep on getting in trouble and shit.
He gonna be there though.
If he's not in jail.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
He gonna be there. He gonna be there. All right, some quick hits before we get out of here.
I know a knucklehead when I see him.
As we have mentioned, the NBA have been
That's the
working
third
out
O.
Yeah, that was.
working out their new media rights, so on and so forth. 77 billion with a B over the next 11 years with
Good enough. That's a lot of
ESPN,
money.
NBC, and Amazon. But of course, during the process, we know TNT has had an NBA contract for years and years and years. The NBA rejected TNT's matching rights, and TNT said, "Oh, we're gonna file a lawsuit." So they're apparently suing the NBA in hopes of taking over the Amazon deal. And Charles Barkley was like, "They don't want us no more, y'all." I'm sorry, it's not funny, but the way he said it was funny to me. They don't want us no more,
That
y'all. Like,
sucks.
we shouldn't sue them. We should just let it go. They gonna sue them. They ain't gonna listen to Charles Barkley on that. They gonna sue.
And like the thing is, like they've first of all the corporate head of TNT, which is Warner Brothers Discovery, David Zaslav. First of all, I hate dude because he ruined HBO Max, but also he came out very early on in the negotiation process like we don't need the NBA, which to me is kind of like a
Slap in the face.
it really is. And like I'm assuming that that's indicative of the way that they've negotiated this thing because they've never really put forth an effort to keep the NBA, and they're only doing this now to one save face and to two force a settlement because like that's why they're suing it. They know that they're not going to get this rights package. Like the NBA negotiated it specifically with Amazon. Like there are caveats in that deal that TNT can't even match if they wanted to because they don't have the technology or the bandwidth to really do it. So like this is really just a Hail Mary to force the NBA to give them some money to go away. And like Charles Barkley can talk about this is, you know, like the NBA is only concerned about money, but it's like, yeah, that's why they were on TNT in the first place because TNT was willing to pay them
The big bucks.
a lot of money to broadcast the games because again, like the games used to be on free TV. So like for it to go to cable, like you're forcing people to pay more money all along because like now streaming is less than cable. Like if you're only getting cable to watch the NBA package, like it's much more cost effective to the consumer to be on Amazon. Not that I'm backing Amazon, I'm just saying like his argument doesn't really hold weight with me because it's all about money for everybody involved. Like he wouldn't be doing TV if he wasn't getting paid $20 million a year or whatever.
I mean, that's part of why he said he might actually not retire. Everything on the table right now because he want to get his contract paid.
He's a free agent. Everybody wants Barkley for the NBA cover, so he's actually in the catbird seat.
Hey, I don't blame him. I would want him too. Some contract news. The Knicks and coach Tom Thibodeau, they agreed to a 3-year contract extension. So he's going to be there through the 27-28 season. The Pacers agreed to a contract extension with Andrew Nembhard, 3-year, $59 million. Tyus Jones, he signed a 1-year, $3.3 million deal with the Phoenix Suns. They got a point guard, another one. They also got Monte Morris. Dude, so small guards.
Players are going to whoop CJ McCollum's ass because this deal that they agreed to, the middle class of the NBA is getting squeezed.
That's what it's looking like. Some NFL contract extension news. We mentioned that Tua got paid. He did. 4 years, $212 million contract extension.
Jordan Poole money.
Yes, Jordan Poole money. Jordan Love is getting Karl Anthony Towns money. I looked it up because Eric does that, and it was really interesting to me just to see who else was around there. I think Scotty Barnes is getting paid more than Jordan Love, just to put things in context. The Vikings and their offensive tackle, Christian Darrisaw, have come to an agreement on a 4-year deal. The Bears came to an agreement with their wide receiver, DJ Moore, on a 4-year deal, $110 million for him. Mm-hmm. How you feeling about DJ Moore signing on long term?
I'm definitely happy. Secure the future. We got our quarterback. Got to make sure he has some weapons, and DJ earned it.
He did.
He balled out last season.
DJ and Keenan Moore. Which rookie did y'all get? Adunze?
Yeah, Adunze.
Yeah, y'all. It's a nice core.
Mm-hmm.
Patriots and Jabril Peppers finalized a 3-year extension. And then Julian Love and the Seahawks also agreed to a 3-year extension.
I was annoyed when I saw that.
The J Love.
There's notification come through. I'm like, it's the wrong one.
Wrong Love.
They knew what they were doing.
There's some holdouts in the NFL right now as well. CeeDee Lamb of the Dallas Cowboys, Trent Williams of the San Francisco 49ers, and then Hassan Reddick of the New York Jets, all holding out for new contracts. So keep an eye on that. So NFL injuries, unfortunately, there have been a few already, some season-ending ones. The Vikings lost a cornerback, Mekhi Blackman, which is tough because they are recently also dealing with the loss of the rookie who passed away, who was a corner. So that's tough. Jackson. And then the Rams lost their cornerback, Deron Kendrick, with the ACL injury as well. So speedy recovery to all y'all. That's sure. Tough to get the type of injury in training camp. And that just about wraps it up for us here on Tech File this week. My voice made it, barely. So no real parting words of wisdom outside of take care of yourselves. Like, my voice is really starting to leave me now. So I'm going to do this real quick. If you want to follow me on social media, you can catch me.
Wait a minute.
Twitter, Instagram, PSN at Camille Monet, CamilleMonae.
At Buck Spinner on Twitter.
That's all you get.
A quick shout out to the young man at the Children's Hospital day camp.
There's your old saying.
Yeah,
the young man.
The youngest. No, but shout out to y'all brothers, man. Appreciate y'all always run these subs up.
Did you make sure they followed?
Yeah, they do. They found us. That's how they don't talk to do. But everyday_gentleman on Instagram, KHarris216 on Snapchat.
And I'm sorry, I said old. I meant
seasoned.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. That was fun, guys. We should do this again
next week. Same place, same time.
Hey,
for sure.
Sounds like a plan.
Alrighty. See you guys then. Ooh, my friend bought the Lego Polaroid.
Go Kansas.
Hey.
Go Kansas.
Not this week, bro. I ain't got shit for you. I just got.
Yeah, let it go.
I got shit for you.
Just let it go.
Hey, look, spit something, Ken.
I knew to spit it.
Either spit it or shut it. Spit it or swallow it.
Oh my God. See, every time.
Spit it or swallow it.
Every time.
Jesus.
Swat up. Swat out.
Jesus Christ. Whose man's is this?
Yours.
The old school guy guy over
Whose
here.
pants, man?